In the cold, dark edge of our solar system, something strange was hiding for billions of years. Astronomers knew a mystery was out there, but they had no idea how shocking the truth would be. This is the story of Pluto, the tiny world that stunned scientists again and again. It begins in the early 1900s with a wealthy astronomer named Percival Lowell. Lowell believed a hidden planet X was tugging on Neptune's orbit from far away. He spent years scanning the night sky, but Planet X refused to show itself.
Lowell died in 1916, never knowing if his mystery planet was even real.
His observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, kept his dream alive long after he was gone. 14 years later, a young farm boy would finally crack the cosmic puzzle. His name was Clyde Tombaugh, and he had no formal astronomy degree at all. Tombaugh built his own telescopes on his family's Kansas farm as a teenager. He sent drawings of Jupiter and Saturn to the Lowell Observatory, hoping to impress them. Instead of laughing him off, the observatory offered him a job in 1929. Tombaugh's task was brutal. Compare thousands of photographic plates for a moving object. Each plate held hundreds of thousands of stars, all looking nearly identical. He used a machine called a blink comparator to flip between two images rapidly. If something moved between the shots, it might be a planet, not a star. For months, Tombaugh stared through the blinking device until his eyes ached. Night after night, he found nothing but asteroids, comets, and false alarms. Then, on February 18, 1930, everything changed in an instant. Tombaugh was comparing plates taken weeks earlier near the constellation Gemini. A tiny point of light jumped back and forth between the two images. His heart pounded as he realized this speck was moving exactly like a planet. He rushed to check older plates, and the same faint object appeared there too. It was real, it was moving, and it was far beyond Neptune's orbit. Tombaugh had just discovered what the world would soon call the ninth planet. The observatory director waited weeks before confirming the discovery to the public. They wanted to be absolutely certain before shocking the entire scientific world. On March 13, 1930, the news exploded across newspapers everywhere. Headlines screamed that a mysterious new planet had been found at the solar system's edge. The public went wild with excitement over this strange, distant world. Letters poured in from around the globe, suggesting names for the new planet. An 11-year-old girl in England suggested the name Pluto, after the Roman god. She thought a cold, dark planet deserved to be named after the god of the underworld. Astronomers loved the name, especially since its first two letters honored Percival Lowell. EL stood quietly for Lowell, hidden inside the name of his life's obsession. Pluto was officially named on May 1, 1930, and the world celebrated. For decades, textbooks proudly listed Pluto as the 9th planet from the Sun. But scientists soon noticed something troubling about this tiny, distant world. Pluto seemed far smaller than astronomers had originally expected it to be. Early estimates guessed it was as massive as Earth, but that was completely wrong. As telescopes improved, Pluto kept shrinking in size with every new measurement. Eventually, scientists realized Pluto was smaller than Earth's own moon. This raised an uncomfortable question that NASA would not be able to ignore. How could something so small hold the same title as giant planets like Jupiter? In 1978, astronomers discovered something else that shocked the scientific community.
Pluto had a moon, later named Charon, almost half its own size.
This was unusual, since most planets have moons far smaller than themselves. Some scientists began whispering that Pluto might not be a planet at all. Then, in the 1990s, astronomers made a discovery that changed everything. They found a vast region beyond Neptune called the Kuiper Belt. This region was filled with icy, rocky objects similar in size to Pluto. Suddenly, Pluto didn't look so special or unique anymore. It looked like just one more resident of a crowded, icy neighborhood. In 2005, astronomers discovered an object even larger than Pluto out there. It was later named Eris, and it sparked a scientific crisis. If Eris wasn't a planet, could Pluto really keep its title either? The moment. Astronomers gathered in 2006 for a historic vote that would shock the world. The International Astronomical Union met in Prague to decide Pluto's fate. They created a brand new definition for what counts as a true planet. A planet, they said, must gravitationally clear its orbital path of debris. Pluto failed this test because it shared its orbit with countless icy objects. On August 24, 2006, Pluto was voted out of the Planet Club. It was reclassified as a dwarf planet, a completely new category. The announcement shocked scientists, teachers, and millions of people around the world. Clyde Tombaugh had passed away years earlier, never seeing this dramatic reversal. Children who grew up loving Pluto felt genuinely heartbroken by the news. Protest signs appeared, saying things like, "Pluto is still a planet to me." NASA scientists were divided, with some agreeing and others deeply frustrated. Alan Stern, a leading planetary scientist, publicly criticized the controversial decision. He argued that the new definition was flawed and poorly thought out.
Stern happened to be leading a NASA mission already headed toward Pluto.
That mission, called New Horizons, had launched in January 2006.
It launched just months before Pluto lost its planetary status. New Horizons was the fastest spacecraft ever launched from Earth at that time. It needed incredible speed to reach Pluto, 3 billion miles away. The spacecraft used Jupiter's gravity to slingshot itself even faster through space. For nearly a decade, New Horizons traveled silently through the darkness. Scientists waited anxiously, unsure exactly what they would find at Pluto. Some believed Pluto would look like a plain, cratered, boring ice ball.
They could not have been more wrong about what awaited them.
On July 14, 2015, New Horizons finally reached Pluto after 9 years. It flew within 7,750 miles of the surface. This was the first time humanity ever saw Pluto up close. When the images arrived on Earth, NASA scientists were absolutely stunned. Pluto had a massive, bright, heart-shaped region, unlike anything predicted. Scientists nicknamed it Tombaugh Regio, honoring the man who discovered Pluto. Instead of ancient craters, parts of Pluto looked shockingly young and smooth. This meant Pluto was still geologically active, which nobody had expected.
Mountains made of water ice rose thousands of feet into Pluto's sky.
These frozen peaks rivaled the size of the Rocky Mountains on Earth. Scientists spotted flowing glaciers made of frozen nitrogen across the surface. Pluto even appeared to have a thin, hazy blue atmosphere surrounding it. This atmosphere extended far higher than scientists had ever predicted possible. NASA researchers realized Pluto might have an underground liquid water ocean. Beneath its icy crust, Pluto could be hiding a warm, hidden sea.
This discovery reignited excitement about Pluto potentially supporting some form of life.
Its moon Charon revealed massive canyons and a strange, reddish North Pole. Scientists believe frozen methane gas from Pluto created that eerie red coloring. New Horizons revealed that Pluto had 5 moons, not just one. The additional moons were named Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx. Each moon tumbled through space in a chaotic, unpredictable rotation pattern. This chaos happens because Charon's gravity constantly disrupts the smaller moons.
Every discovery made Pluto seem more alive and complex than imagined.
NASA scientists admitted this tiny world had humbled their entire team. Alan Stern called Pluto one of the most scientifically rich worlds explored. The mission proved that size doesn't determine how fascinating a world can be. Suddenly, the debate over Pluto's planetary status felt even more complicated.
Many scientists began arguing that Pluto deserved planetary status once again.
They pointed to its atmosphere, moons, mountains, and possible ocean as proof. Others still insisted that Pluto's shared orbital neighborhood ruled it out. The scientific community remains genuinely split on this issue, even today.
Meanwhile, Pluto's popularity with the public only continued growing stronger. Merchandise, documentaries, and social media campaigns kept Pluto beloved worldwide. NASA even placed a small container of Clyde Tombaugh's ashes aboard New Horizons. This meant Tombaugh technically became the first human to reach Pluto himself. His ashes now travel endlessly through the icy depths of space. It's a poetic ending for the farm boy who found a hidden world. New Horizons didn't stop at Pluto. It kept flying further outward. In 2019, it flew past another distant object called Arrokoth. Arrokoth looked like two flattened lobes gently stuck together, forming a strange snowman shape. This ancient object had remained frozen and untouched since the solar system's birth. Studying it gave scientists a window into our solar system's earliest days. New Horizons continues traveling today, sending data from the outer solar system. It has become one of NASA's most successful and surprising missions ever. The Pluto flyby forever changed how scientists view small, icy worlds. What once seemed like a boring rock turned out to be extraordinarily complex.
NASA now studies other dwarf planets with renewed curiosity and respect. The Kuiper Belt is now seen as a treasure chest of hidden worlds.
Scientists suspect many more surprising objects are waiting to be discovered there. Pluto taught researchers never to underestimate small, distant places in space. It also proved that scientific definitions can be messy and endlessly debated. Was Pluto ever truly disqualified, or was the definition simply too narrow? That question still sparks passionate arguments among astronomers and space fans alike.
From a farm boy's careful eyes to a spacecraft racing across the solar system, it shows how a single discovery can shift over nearly a century. First celebrated, then demoted, then rediscovered as something far richer than expected.
NASA's own scientists have called Pluto humbling, surprising, and endlessly fascinating.
The heart-shaped glacier remains one of the most iconic images in space history. It reminds us that even icy, forgotten worlds can hold warm secrets.
Pluto's underground ocean theory keeps scientists dreaming about possible alien life.
If confirmed, it would reshape our understanding of where life might exist.
This tiny world, once dismissed, may hold answers to enormous cosmic questions.
Every new mission builds on Tombaugh's original, painstaking blink comparator work.
Modern astronomers still credit his dedication for opening the door to Pluto.
Without his patience, this shocking cosmic story might never have begun.
Pluto remains a symbol of scientific humility and constant rediscovery.
It teaches us that the universe rarely fits into simple, tidy categories.
What we call something matters less than what we actually learn from it. NASA continues analyzing New Horizons data,
uncovering new details even years later. Each new finding adds another layer to Pluto's already shocking story. Scientists now wonder what other definitions in astronomy might eventually be challenged. Pluto forced an entire field to rethink what truly defines a planet. Its story is far from over, even decades after its discovery. Somewhere in the frozen dark, Pluto keeps drifting, guarding more secrets. And somewhere out there, New Horizons keeps flying, still searching for answers. Pluto's tale reminds us that the smallest worlds can shock us the most.